appreciate you checking out my YouTube channel again. This is Buck Sweep Week, and so I walked through all the play side issues you may have on Buck Sweep. Now I'm going to walk through the backside issues. Yesterday we talked about backside inside linebackers and the different reads we have to run Buck Sweep and read them and make them wrong. Okay, all we're doing on our backside is we're trying to give our quarterback an if-then, and we're trying to make that defender slow down and think. If he wants to sell out to one thing, we want to hurt him with the other. And so that's the goal of our offense. Our offense actually is a gun tee RPO offense, and there's more information available on my website, fbcoachsimpson.com, including actually a playbook if you'd like to order, or you can go to CoachTube and get the entire system, or you can just shoot me an email. And now that we're starting football back, I will do my best to try to get back in touch with you if you maybe have a question specifically on one of these questions we're going through. So today, we're going to talk about backside, outside linebackers that can be problems, really for any run the other direction. Now, they're generally not a huge problem for us, but they can become one. A lot of teams will want to stunt late and bring that guy in pressure. So a couple of things we try to do, we want to widen them out by alignment. So we can stack our receivers if we need to really clean up what's that guy playing. We consider outside linebackers in most defenses to be a conflict player. And I drew up a 3-4 here, but especially in a 4-3 where that guy's kind of trying to play maybe even a gap inside and he's got to play in space. He's a true, what we would consider to be a conflict defender. He's got a lot of responsibility. So it doesn't just have to be against a 3 front. It could be against a 4 front as well. But we're going to read this player, and the way we do that is usually just really, really simple. It's what a lot of teams are doing now. We run a lot of screens out there. And so we're going to run bubble screen, we're going to run fast screen, we're going to run tunnel screen are kind of our 3 answers for him. If he is a guy who's trying to half and half play us, then we're going to probably throw fast screen a lot. Okay, that gets the ball out quickly, that makes him run to make a tackle, and now he's coming from space against one of our best guys we hope can make a play. If he's a guy that is truly trying to read and kind of freezing, but we still want to take advantage of him, we tend to like the bubbles that hit a little bit later. So the quarterback will actually ride it, and then we'll attack him. And when he attacks the quarterback, flip it out late. So that tends to be a better concept for us. We also teach our bubbles a little bit different if you watched my stuff before, where our bubble will actually continue up into the void, which really puts a lot of strain on that outside linebacker because now he's got to kind of play both and he can't do that, okay? And then the last thing we'll do is the tunnel. Maybe he's jumping your screens really hard, so now we're going to run the tunnel underneath him. So allow him to jump outside with leverage, kick him out with a tackle, okay, and run underneath on the tunnel screen. So those are the different flavors of how we try to make him wrong. You can also do it with formations, okay? Run trips over there and really make him decide, where's he gonna play? Most teams are gonna coach him up, hey, you play between number 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, or whatever it is. And then once you know that, make your splits with your receivers ginormous, okay? Put your number 3 in and number 1 and 2 way out, and you'll know really quickly, where's that guy supposed to be playing? Is he playing all the way out? Here's kind of what I'm talking about. So let's say this is a whole end of the field. You may put number 3 here, kind of tight, and then put 1 and 2 way out here. Get a massive split. And you figure out real quick what this kid's coached to do. Is he coached to get in between them? Now you got all kinds of things you can do with your inside slot receiver. Is he taught to play in the box? And now you have a true 2-on-1 out there if you can make that throw. So that's what I'm talking about with splits. So you can work splits, and you can also work bubble screens, fast screens, or tunnels. But that's how we're going to play with this guy on the backside of Buck Sweep. And so a lot of times we're gaining information on him, even though we don't really have an intention of throwing the screen, just by looking at how he's reacting to stuff. So we know we can come back to possibly another play and attack him that way. I know it's a lot of information. I walk through this a little bit slower, a little more in depth. If you are interested in my whole offense, gun tee RPO, you can go to my website, get the whole playbook, or you can go to CoachTube and actually watch all of it on there if you want to, or reach out to me. If you don't mind, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. All you gotta do is click a button, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.